everyone, welcome. Today what I thought we would do is a quick review of the custom content pack that came out from Felixander and Harry. So it's the new garden pack. I did film this yesterday and I went through each item one by one, but I thought what could be fun is if we take a house that's in my custom save file. So I chose this one here, and this is in Del Sol Valley. I've just realised there's something weird going on with that window. Let's fix that. This is in Del Sol Valley. This was a house that I'd built with no CC, but what I thought would be fun is if we redid the kind of garden area with some objects from the pack, and it would give you a good chance to see them when they're actually in, a completed build. So we'll start from the front and I'll go through each object that I've put in. I haven't used every single object in the pack. We'll maybe touch on some ones that I didn't use, but for now we'll go through the ones that I did. So this household, I believe, has 2 children in it, so we have a lot of kid-friendly areas. This being the first one, so we have a swing set and obviously the monkey bars, and we've added this object from the pack. So this is the water slide, which comes in lots of fun colours, so I hadn't actually coloured it yet. I kind of really like this red, but it doesn't. Let's choose this one. This is a water slide. The ones that are currently in the game, they're obviously aimed mainly towards children, so they're all very bright colours, and I think they have sharks and stuff on them. So this is a much more plain adult friendly version, if you will. So I've popped this in the front next to the kids area for them to play with. Now what we have over here, we have I'm sure the wife in this household is in the science career, so I'd added in a garden for her to use, and there's more garden space around the back, but these are the new planters that come in this pack. Now I've left them this green colour because it's my favourite swatch in the entire thing, but there is a variety of different colours you could use depending on what you're decorating and what your garden looks like. So it comes in this big version and the smaller version. I always preferred the square ones over the circle ones anyway, so these are absolutely perfect. Now we have this little area here, so this was a little bar area by the pool. Let me stop this crazy camera jumping around everywhere. This was a little bar area by the pool, so what we've done is added in some of the new furniture underneath this, just to replace what was there before. So let's swing around this way so you can have a look at it. So from the pack we have this lighting fixture, which is just so nicely done. It's so cute. So it's a bunch of flowers, and it looks like, those to me look like red chili peppers, and they have little candles and stuff. At night time this looks gorgeous. It's got a great light that comes off of it, so I thought that would be really cute under here. We also have this daybed. I've picked this swatch because I thought it went really nicely with the copper, but again there's a variety of different colours you could choose from. That blue one actually looks really nice as well, and this kind of darker red colour in this one. But I've went for this, it's almost like a salmon colour with dark wood, which is what this should be. Let me change that. So you have the little end table, the daybed, the love seat. These are 2 of the coffee tables just placed together just to give you a bigger coffee table. And we have these 2 little footstools as well. So again in the same salmon colour, and this is the lighter version. It's almost like a blush colour. So if we have a look at it at night time, this is what it looks like. I just think this is such a super cosy little area for them to come out to at night time. This is a little speaker for them to listen to music as well, again with one of the plants from the pack. There's a lot of different plants in this pack, and this one I thought looked really nice in here, but now I see it clipping through that wall, so maybe we'll rethink that or move it forward a little bit. Moving on to this area. This is a hard to manoeuvre house, sorry. This area was their kind of barbecue area just overlooking the pool, which I thought was really nice. It had the same things here before, but what I've done is replaced it with items from the garden pack. So they have the grill, and this is the counter. So again, you can switch through the different swatches that are available in both the countertop and the underneath changes, which is nice. So there's a variety of different countertops. I think we've got wood, marble, concrete, and everything everything is the same, so it's the same thing for the grill and for the sink. This sink also comes in a wider version. I think I used the smaller one here, or did I? No, in fact that is the bigger version. There is a slimmer one than that. So it shows as deep and shallow, which I originally thought was the sink size, but it's, you know, the width of the counter. So I've replaced that in this little area here. If we move up to the back corner, and by the way, look at the view that this family have. I love this lot, it's like one of my favourites to build on. This little area here, we have a little fire pit, and these are the round stools that come in the pack as well that you can kind of slot together just to make this really nice half circle seating area. And again, we've got more of the footstools. Now I've done them in alternating colours. Maybe alternating is not the right word. I've done it in the salmon colour, but then the lighter version in the kind of blush pink colour. Another plant from the pack with the wicker basket, which is gorgeous, and I really love the bend and the, would that be a stalk, stem, trunk? And this other plant in the corner is also from the pack, so it's good to have a variety. So there's some like really small plants and there's some bigger ones, so you'd be able to figure out what you like. These loungers are also from the pack as well. I think this is my game, so there's some clipping issues going on here, but I've not seen it in anyone else's review, so I think this might just be my game, to be honest, but they're gorgeous anyway. Again, in the salmon colour and the blush colour, and that's just the coffee table slotted in between with this gorgeous plant, and you can change the colour of the flowers on that as well. So I just had it, the green one's my favourite, so I had it set as that one. If we move over here, we have this cute little area. So this wasn't an enclosed area before. I think this was just, maybe their table was further up beforehand, and I just moved out and popped this area in. So these are the pergolas. So you've got the two versions that I've used here. In fact, this is the same one but switched. So you have this version where it's half open, this one where it's fully closed, and then you just have the top on its own along with the, what would you call this, posts. So you could change the size depending on like how many you wanted to slot together. So these are just two slotted together with two posts. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the colour on top, which is why I used this wood, because I really liked how that looked. Underneath we've just got the full-size sofa and two of the little love seats with the coffee table. All of these plants here are in the pack, so this one here with a gorgeous concrete vase. You've then got the one we used before in a different colour, just popped up the side, and this one here with a lovely wicker basket. So let's get rid of that so that this fits. I love how everything looks together, and the fact that you can like switch around the colours. A lot of these colours just tend to match anyway because they're quite, it's a very like neutral palette but with some colour in it, so it's really easy for everything to match together. This is also part of the pack, so you've got the table with the attached parasol. Now the parasol does come separately, where am I? So you've got this separately where you can change the colours just of the parasol, and again the table comes separately, so if you wanted a specific table colour with a specific parasol colour you can do that, or there's this one that comes already put together, which when you switch the swatches it changes both depending on which one you're clicked on. And the dining tables are all matching, which is good. Let me just get rid of this. Yeah, the dining chairs I love as well. I love the shape of them. I love the slats on them. The wood colours are what I think I like most in this. You've got a good variety of like darker woods and lighter woods, but also like cold and warmer depending on what it is you're going for. So we've also got this little hot tub area in this house that's enclosed. All I've done is just popped in the little kids paddling pool in the corner. Maybe if like one of the adults is in here, they can have the kid down here having a little play and they can watch over them from here. So again, that's in this pack. And then here's some more of the planters. So we used them at the front, but we've also popped some at the back. So we also had these wall planters, so I thought this would be a good area. This also comes in the pack, so I think this will be a lifesaver if any of you are regular builders. So what I tend to do, I do these planters a lot, but I'll use half walls and then fill them in with foliage. These are way slimmer than a full tile. They're half a tile wide. So if you didn't want to have like the full tile, which is what I've been doing before, where I'd kind of build out the box and then fill it myself, these are great. And again, all different swatches depending on what look you're going for. So that was most of the items in the pack. I don't know if I've missed anything out. Obviously the sofas come in different directions if you wanted to make like a cool corner sofa. Again, you've got these benches. These are something I haven't shown actually, so let's pop these out. So you've got these two really nice, one shorter version, one longer version benches. These are nice if you wanted to do like a kind of like picnic table vibe, but you wanted to have like mismatched benches. I think these would be really good for that. And this I think I will definitely use a lot if I'm building like any park areas. So right now I'm actually rebuilding every single one of my worlds. I'm not using custom content for it, so when I do originally build it, I won't be using these, but once I start playing in this save file myself, I'll definitely be replacing the benches with these because I think they're great. And you've also got this individual planted chair, which gives you the kind of same vibe, so it's chair with like built-in foliage. This one, however, is concrete, and it's one of my favourite concrete swatches. I think this would be gorgeous just dotted if you have like a green heavy garden where you've got lots of like nice trees. And it reminds me, like, if you think of like an old English country house that has like a lot of grounds and a lot of like really nice foliage, if you had some of these dotted in between just as a place for your Sims to sit, I think that would be really nice. And the only other thing I didn't include are these tables, which I'm so excited to use for a wedding actually. I think them as like a wedding table would be so nice. Like that, in white especially. And there's those chairs, right, with the bows on them. Is it them? Yeah, it is them. I think that is like a wedding table would be so lovely. Especially because it comes in white and it has all the really nice succulents up the middle with the matching white chairs. Even a red chair. We don't have pure red. Even like a red chair, if you manage to get a hold of like a recolour, I think that would look amazing. Or like a nice olive green chair for a wedding, I think would be so cute. So that was the whole pack, I think. Let me just check that I've not missed anything out. I did have it, I did have like not a false garden, like I'd made a shell of a house and added a garden to decorate it with, but I thought it would be good to see how I would actually use them in a build that I've actually done. So this was the house that I'd done. Now, I never went upstairs and stuff, so they do have a lot of like balcony areas in this house, and obviously it goes over into a separated bedroom. I've not touched anything up here or up here. I just focused on the garden down below. But if I do, I will be using this house or my own save file once I've finished it. So once I've done all that and it's all saved with no custom content, I'll probably pop in and start replacing gardens and stuff with the things from this pack. So I thought that was a nice way to have a look at the things in the pack without just pulling all the objects out one by one. No doubt everyone's already seen this already, because Felixander and Harry packs are just the best out there just now for furniture wise in Sims 4. So that was me using it. I'll definitely be using it in a lot more of my builds going forward, but let me know if you've downloaded it and how you liked it, and what kind of things you would do with it. So that's it for now. Then in the next video I'm going to be focusing on the Not So Berry challenge again, so I'll see you in the next one.